This video, I'm going to be sharing with you the power of chakras with the ascension process, and I'm going to show you the missing key to activating your light body. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the truth about your chakras with the ascension process, understanding that as you align yourself in a powerful way, you start to ascend your vibration more than ever before. And this is about really understanding that this right now on the planet, it is the time of awakening. It is the time of activating what is called our light bodies, because at our greater level, we are light beings dreaming and going through this life experience, believing that we're less than light beings, less than beings of light and love and divinity, dreaming that this is who we are so that we can, in a way, remember who we really are. And this is something that many people on the planet right now are waking up to, understanding more about their divine connection, understanding that they are immortal spiritual beings, live in temporary human experiences. And it's one of the main reasons there are so many people on the planet right now. You may look around and notice that the population continues to grow at an exponential rate. Souls want to be here right now because of this transformation that is happening on the planet. If you want more information on why a transformation is happening on the planet right now, there are different resources you can look to. The Law of One by called the Raw Material. There's a lot of information on that. It's what's called the harvest. The harvest is happening right now, where people are able to wake up and go through this literally a paradigm shift from one level to a new level. You could say in a way that we're moving from a 3D level of consciousness to 4 and 5D level of consciousness. 3D is that of duality, identification with our thoughts, good, bad, light, dark. 4 and 5D is more where life becomes much more fluid, much more flexible. We understand that the now moment is what exists. You manifest things faster than ever. These are more realms of vibration, and the 5th dimension is that of unconditional love. Now, even as I talk about these right now, you can see that certain dimensions correlate with certain chakras. You can see that the 3D, which is more of duality, is the level of kind of, in a way, control. That's the willpower. That's the 3rd chakra. Then what happens is we have the 4th chakra, which is that of love. And you can take a 4D, 5D as embodiment of the 4th chakra. And what's happening right now is more and more people are waking up to who they are. And one of the prerequisites to this really happening is working through and clearing the different chakras that are in our body. Now, just to give a quick overview of what that is, the different chakras would be that of the root chakra at the bottom of underneath the spine, like right where your spine begins. And then what you see is that it moves up to what is called the Sacral Chakra, which is right around your belly button. You move up and then to the solar plexus, which is like your willpower. And then you have that, which is right underneath your heart. Then you have your heart chakra, which obviously is that of love. It's right here, symbolized by most normally green. Solar plexus is yellow. Orange is the sacral chakra, and then red is the root chakra. Then you move into the throat, which is normally symbolized by blue, which is your expression. You have the 3rd eye. That is more of a purpley, like indigo type color. And then you have the crown chakra, which is normally violet. So these are the different chakras. Now what happens is, as we go through the ascension process, think of it like this. In the ascension process, you are literally beginning to embody more of what is called your higher self. So your higher self is the larger part of you. It's the high vibrational part of you that literally every single night when you go to bed, you wake up and are more connected to your higher self than you are in remembering here. Now what happens is, when you go to bed at night, you are awake at these higher states of consciousness. And what happens is, when you wake up in the morning, you come back through what is called a veil of forgetfulness, because you forget who you are when you go to bed at night. You come back here, you forget everything that happened, because it's not always relevant to remember everything that happened. But in essence and in general, you at nighttime are awake in these higher states of consciousness, and you are connected as your higher self. Your higher self has more of a viewpoint, of a point of view of seeing things in that of past, present, and future. Your higher self guides you. Your higher self is still a part of you, But nonetheless, it's something that we sometimes forget about when we're having this human experience, because all through our lives we are meant to believe and meant to really tap into this stimulation of our senses, identifying reality as our avatar, and we forget that we are this immortal spiritual being, this divine being. And now what we're doing on the planet is we're waking up to who we are at this greater level. So what happens is think of it like this. When you look at the chakra system, you'll see that you have the bottom 3 chakras, the heart chakra, and then the top 3 chakras. Well, what happens is what we are doing when we go through the ascension process is we're literally merging them together. Think of it like your lower self being your ego, and your higher self being this more divine aspect of you, and you're bringing the ego up and you're literally bringing the higher self down into this experience of what we call ascension. And what we do is we are moving and becoming the divine light beings that we are meant to be. But the prerequisite to this is we must clear our chakras and begin to move more into our heart space. You'll notice that the bottom 3 chakras and then the heart, that is the center point, that is the balance, that is the Vesica Pisces, is what you could call it. The Venn diagram, the middle, that's the middle section right there of where we want to be. We want to be more heart-centered. Even when you look at the manifestation process of us creating what we want in our life, the new paradigm is not creating from the solar plexus, it's creating from the heart. The solar plexus brings with it duality, good, bad, light, dark. You really, really want something, you may emphasize not already having it. With the heart though, it's a singular point of focus. So the more you start and begin to embody your heart, the more you are ascending your vibration. You are understanding who you are as a divine being. You are raising your vibration. As you raise your vibration as well, you feel more love, joy, peace, the higher vibrational emotions, and you begin to disassociate and not so much connect with the lower vibrational emotions such as shame, fear, guilt. So that's what ascension is. Ascension is a raising of your vibrational state of consciousness to where you feel higher vibrational emotions and you're literally connecting your higher self with your lower self. And as you do this, you will gain more abilities. You'll have more abilities to really, you'll be so present to the moment, you'll be able to read people in a very powerful way, have what's called telepathy, more empathy, but you're able to read energy in a new way. You're able to feel into and tune to the vibration of what you want to experience. The time will appear to be different, past, present, and future. These are all things that are happening, and these abilities are actually natural. But we forget them and we in a way lose them when we're growing up. That's why the younger generation are able to do things that kind of blow our minds, and they're able to learn so quickly because they're tapped into this. We are becoming more tapped into who we really are. We're understanding more of this connection. So in our lives right now, you may notice that a lot of things are falling apart. A lot of your old belief systems might be falling apart. When these chakras begin to align, it can be uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable because you're bringing up things that haven't been dealt with. Now think of it like this. In order for you to move into your heart, the thing you must do is you must clear out the bottom 3 chakras. You must clear out the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus. Now how do you do that? Well, awareness is the power. Become aware of the beliefs you have that are tied to each chakra. Root chakra is normally tied straight onto survival. Survival, it has to do with understanding how you show up, or how you shame, fear, guilt, blame, these identifications, these things that we go through in our life. A lot of times the root chakra will be tied to believing that we're a victim. Become aware of where you may think that you are a victim. And be aware that things don't happen to you, things happen for you. As you begin to take your power back, you begin to move out of the survival mode. People in third world countries that don't even have the natural food and water, they may be very in survival mode. Very rooted, or very just in that level of awareness. Now what happens is you can clear your beliefs about survival, your beliefs about abundance, your beliefs about how you show up in the world and how you relate to the world in general. And do you have your own needs met? Sacral chakra can be related to relationships with other people, your relationships with family, your family dynamics. Heal anything that you have to do with that. You can heal the way that you relate to your family, not judge them if they don't understand you, or not, hold people accountable in the way that you blame other people for things. Be aware of all of this. The key to healing the bottom 3 chakras, by the way, is forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of other people. Because when you do that, you let go of the attachment, you let go and you start to clear that energy. Solar plexus is your willpower. Are you acting and doing what you're passionate about? Are you moving forward? Are you disciplined? Or do you believe you have to work hard to be successful? Pay attention to your beliefs about all 3 of these things. And what you can do is you can begin to clear them, because as you clear them, the idea is that as you are ascending your vibration, it's not so much about piling on new ideas, it's about letting go of the things that keep you rooted to lower vibrational emotions. And the key is to clear them out. Be aware of the beliefs you have. Forgive, and you begin to clear the bottom 3 chakras. As you do that, you can then move more into your heart center. And when you're in your heart center, you have a higher vibration. You're able to manifest things easier than ever because you're coming at it from a pure place. And the heart doesn't create from duality. The left brain, the right brain creates duality. That's connected to the ego, the willpower, the ego. This is a time on the planet of creating from our heart. Which brings me to another point of understanding that you have a mission in this divine game called life. This ascension, this waking up of starseeds right now. People are waking up to more of who they are. They're understanding that they are immortal spiritual beings living temporary human experience, and they're understanding that they are multidimensional. They exist at many different levels at the same time. We're awakening to that on the planet right now. And part of that awakening has to do with people coming into their true mission, understanding their true purpose. What is your purpose? Because you have a purpose in either waking up family members, maybe. Doesn't mean you need to like tell them this information like they have to learn it ASAP. It means you live by proof. You live by your own expression. You live your authentic truth, and by doing so, that will influence other people. Act on your passion. Your passion is connected to your heart. That is your direct connection to your higher self even. So understand that for this whole process, it is about understanding the ascension process is literally about moving up your chakras. You're still embodying your chakras, by the way. It's not like once you get through the root chakra, you let it go, because then you'd be too airy, you'd be too flighty, you won't be grounded. You still need to be grounded. It's about the balance of these chakras and understanding that you are bringing energy up. But you can't bring energy up if there's blockages. So you become aware and you begin to deal with that. That's what will activate your light body. Now, your light body is something that every single person has, but not every single person has activated right now in the present moment. The light body is the part of us that is within our energy field that's either activated or not activated, depending on whether we're living our passion, depending on whether we are clearing past trauma, we are clearing out our chakras, depending on how much we are showing up and expressing our truth through that of our, I know that's a sign language, that's actually a bad thing to do, but our truth, let me go like this, the truth. And what you do is as you begin to embody all these different characteristics, you begin to balance it out, you begin to activate what is called your light body. Now in essence as well, every night you go to bed, high likelihood we travel at nighttime using what is called a Merkaba, which is, you can think of it like a pyramid on top, a pyramid on the bottom. It's the vehicle we use to travel in. And that light body is connected to the larger part of us. You could call it our higher self. And the more your higher self is able to bring light into your body, your physical body here, the more you literally become your higher self. But like I said, sometimes that will feel uncomfortable. But you have to be aware it's for a larger purpose. When this light comes into your body, it's going to bring out all the things that's deep within the crevices that haven't been dealt with. And if you just observe it as it comes up, the key to this is observing. Observing and allowing. Observing and allowing. It's part of a process. No, it's part of the process. It won't feel comfortable in it, but remember, there's another side to it. There's another side to it, and you will feel better on the other side of it. And you will feel that transformation. But you're bringing this energy through. Your chakras are what need to be cleared. And the way that you clear your chakras is through forgiveness. It's through forgiveness and choosing to be in your heart. Understanding, are you service to self or are you service to others? You see, this is a little bit of a balance because you want to be happy yourself and you want to give yourself love, but at the same time, if you were to study that book I was talking about earlier, The Law of One, it's talked about you must be polarized as service to others, adding value. You see, you're a part of a divine plan. We all came, we forgot who we are from these higher dimensions to come down here to then remember who we are by waking up right now, and if you're watching this video, then you're one of those people. But you're meant to bring through this kind of information because it adds value to other people. You're adding value, and when you're doing that, it's almost like the universe starts to help you in even more profound ways. But that information, that energy really comes towards you when you are service to others, when you have this intention. That's why I always say, the more value you add to other people, the more abundance comes to you. Look at any product you see. At some level, a product will add value to someone, whether it's an emotion, whether it's some type of benefit, solves a problem. That's what brings in abundance, right? Because what you put out is what you get back. In the same way, when you put out positive energy, even if you're like, well, I'm not making YouTube videos, but I'm passionate about art, well, that's putting your mark in the world. That's putting out a positive energy that influences everyone around you. So pay more attention to your vibration. Pay more attention to, are you doing your passion for a living? Are you opening up to this divine aspect of you? Are you clearing out your chakras by letting go of the beliefs, the negative perspectives that keep you entrenched in the bottom three? And then remember, the key to moving up them is forgiveness. Forgive, that will move you up and into your heart center so that you can open all of these up. You want all of these chakras. You don't want to just neglect the bottom three because those are lower vibrational. It's a part of the human experience. You want to clear them out. Clear them out. That is the key. And as you raise your vibration, you'll find that things begin to change in a very, very powerful way. Now what I'm going to go ahead and leave below is a meditation for activating the light codes within your body. It's a very powerful meditation. Let's do it for 21 days. It will transform your life. It'll help you to really activate more of your mission and to ascend your vibration in a powerful way. To really also wake up as a star seed. Listen to it for 21 days at the top of the description box below, and it'll also activate DNA as well. That was the intention I put into it. Also, I'm going to be doing more live Q&As on Instagram, so if you haven't followed me on Instagram already, you'll see it there. I do live Q&As almost every day. I also post twice a day there as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the little notification here so you can see the daily vids that I do. And other than that, as always, peace, much love, and namaste.